Sir, what is up? This is Lily Rose Tarot. I'm here to do your reading. If it doesn't resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Do like, share, and subscribe, you guys. YouTube, for some reason, isn't putting out my channels, and I'm assuming because it's not getting likes or comments or whatever. And I hate to bug you, but it would be helpful. This is also for Cancer, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If it doesn't resonate, you guys look at another one of my videos. They're all timeless, right? Energy is energy, you guys. Okay, you got 5 of Wands. This is conflict, but it could be internal conflict. It could be many options. You got a lot of stuff reversed. This person wants commitment, okay? The Hangman, they could have been stuck. They could have got bad advice from somebody. They are trying to learn. I'm going to pull all these. Let me see if I can do this all on here. I'll put this one down there. We'll kind of, let me see if I can move this up a little bit. All right, let's do that. Okay, that's good enough. You got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to change, right? Let's see what's going on with this person. Okay. You got 2 5s, so there is some sort of depression, longing, having that lack mentality, right? We got the 6 of Cups. They're definitely thinking about you. They definitely see marriage, and they're having a hard time opening up emotionally, okay? They could be planning strategically. You might have multiple options coming towards you, okay? There's some sort of spiritual, like, maybe difference in spirit, maybe difference in like what you guys believe in. That could have been the problem, right? Let's see. Now this person, what's going on with their internal conflict here? Is this internal conflict? Is this multiple choices that Cancer has? Can I get clarification for that 5 of Wands? What is this conflict about? They could be strategically, look at that, 4 of Pentacles. Not opening up. 9 of Swords due to anxiety. Not being able to sleep at night. Not feeling good enough. Not being open with their emotions. You gotta look at that. The Emperor reversed. Yeah, they were unable to open up emotionally, but they want to come towards you. I am going to pull some oracles at the end, you guys, to, I gotta get rid of that. To, pull some clarity on who this person is. They're stable, they are grounded, or this, you know, I'm doing this as their energy, okay? If it sounds like you, if it resonates more with you, then this is you, right? If you're going towards this person, or this is how you feel, this is your energy, right? It could be either or. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords, insecurities, not feeling good enough, right? They see you as their divine counterpart. They did not open up emotionally, and now they're like, shit, I better figure this out, because, you know, Cancer might have multiple options. What's going on with the 5 of Cups? What are they upset about? What are they upset about? 5 of Cups. What are they upset about? What's going on with the 5 of Cups? Yeah, a missed opportunity, right? Here, listen. The divine, God, whatever you believe in, hands us these opportunities. We either take them or we don't, right? It is an opportunity. 9 of Swords, again, not sleeping, having like maybe multiple people having an opinion on this connection. Or like I said, there could be some sort of spiritual differences. We will see when we get there. Give me one more. They definitely want to bring in that Pentacle. And they want it to grow. You guys have planted some sort of seed. Look at that. Like I said, they are highly attracted to you. Oh, damn. They want to bring in that justice. They want to put it down. I am not lying. This person is thinking about you day and night. 5 of Pentacles. They feel left out in the freaking cold. This person's not doing very well. I think they're trying to seek spiritual guidance, or trying, maybe they're reading, trying to get information like on how to handle the situation. They're highly attracted to you. They want to bring in justice. There needs to be balance in the connection, okay? They could just be a Libra, right? It doesn't matter. You have Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but you have the Emperor, and that's Aries. But the Emperor can come across as any sign, or this is you, right? They see you as their Emperor, okay? Somebody that they can marry. What's going on with the Hierophant? They want to marry you. You got Justice, the Emperor, and the Hierophant, and the Six of Cups. And Judgment. Wow. They might have had a spiritual awakening. They could have, obviously, this is like hearing the horn, coming back around, have an awakening. You could have changed this person. Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. Cancer. What is going on here? They could have been, like, playing around. And the Eight of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles. They're definitely single. I feel like they're trapping themselves. I feel like they feel like you're an angel. You've helped this person heal in some sort of way. You've awakened them. Spiritually, emotionally. What's going on with the Six of Cups, please? For Cancer. And I keep wanting to see Scorpio, so I'm not sure if you have a Scorpio in your moon or your sun, your rising. I'm not sure, but... or this is that person. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. Double sixes. You might be seeing sign synchronicities, okay? Eight of Pentacles wanting to work on the connection. They don't want to give up. They could have been going... They could be like... They could have been like buying a house, or like they're waiting on a house, or some court situation. Some sort of money to be coming in. Maybe they didn't feel like they had enough money with that Five of Pentacles that we saw. They just elevated. They're definitely an emperor. But they were reversed. And I feel like that's kind of that ego, pride. You know. Emperors are... They only share their emotions when they want to share them, right? The emperors are kind of stone-faced. And you got the Ace of Cups. Giving you back. Communication. Giving you back what you gave them. 4 freaking wands. Something going on with home. You might feel like home, right? Okay, let's pull in this king. What do we need to know about this king? This could actually be an ex. You might have 2. A new person and an ex. Okay? I have to say it because it's here. Okay, what's going on with the... Thank you. 9 of Wands. Wounded warrior. Wanting to fight for the connection. Doesn't want to let you go. 3 of Wands. They've been waiting. Planning. For some of you, this is just one person, right? But they're coming in. They're going to share their emotions. They're going to tell you why they walked away. They want to stand up for the connection. This person could have tattoos. They could have that like rockabilly style, like this, I don't know, like that. You know, when like jeans and chucks and a white tee, or like, you know, they're very simple, right? But they could have like black and white tattoos. You get the 4 cups, missing an opportunity, not seeing the cup, but then hearing the horn. And now we're like, oh shit, right? What's this 7 of Wands about? The attraction is there. The love is there. You guys, these readings that I'm doing right now, I'm telling you, love is in the air. Hermit. Queen of Swords. They are definitely could have ghosted you or walked away from this connection. There's some sort of spiritual higher learning for sure. Like they're getting some sort of... Let me pull these. Let's pull what's going on. Feel like they've been in seclusion. They could just be working on their job, elevating who they are as a person. Return. Second chance. Opportunity. Making amends. Possibilities. Free-spirited. Adventure. Risks. Yeah, this person's coming in at the Knight of Wands. Look at that. Damn. I love that card. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. So, again, this is kind of that connection where you just can't deny it. You can't, because you always keep coming back to each other. But you know what? People don't change unless you change. You have to kind of like, you know, step away from a connection and let them grow. Let them grow on their own. They have to grow, right? And it looks like they're definitely hearing the horn. They're definitely growing. They know what you mean to them. Look at that. I'm going to pull all these. Timing. So again, like I said, divine timing is at play. You got divine masculine. You got distracted, sidetrack, change, and delays. So there's those delays, okay? And then you got stress, anxiety, turmoil, tension, arguments. I think this person's just stressed to come forward, and that's why it's taking so freaking long, right? But it got all the major arcanas of like awakening, awakening, awakening. Hello, go for it, go for it, go for it, right? And then karma. They had to learn their karmic lessons. Give me one more. Second chance. Holy shit. Reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. Pretending mask. Yeah. So, and again, so some of you, this is obviously an ex, right? It doesn't have to be like an ex. It could have just been someone you want to date with. Everyone's different, right? You guys have to just put it where you need to be, right? But this person wants a second chance. They do not want to give up on this. I feel like they feel a little dumb that they didn't see the connection because they were playing with that Knight of Wands, right? They were depressed in their own, they were not in a good place when you met them, okay? Give me some clarification on who this Divine Masculine is. We got Divine Masculine twice. You might even have 2 Divine Masculines coming in, right? Has a noticeable facial feature. Okay. That could be like a scar. That could be dimples. That could be, you know, anything on the face, right? Grew up in a better than average household. Okay. Give me another one about this masculine here. Has blue eyes. Now, you guys, one of these cards may resonate. All of them may resonate, right? You have to take it for what it is. I got a new deck. This is my new deck. And then I just got another deck too. Has a pet. Dyes their hair unusual colors. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have, has dreams about you. Yeah, well, hello. It's pretty spiritual. I mean, you got, sorry, my butt kind of hurts. I was sitting on the stupid seat for a couple hours. Okay. You got the Hierophant. You know, you got everything spiritual on the table. You got a lot of major arcanas going on. So during this retrograde, there's going to be a major epiphanies and major shifts happening, right? All right, let's pull some of these and then see what else is going on. Come on there, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer's person? How can I help them out? Can I guide them for the God where they need to know? Bam. Damn. Wow. Someone's forgiving you, letting go, peace, spiritual release, okay? There is this kind of like releasing, letting go. It's like, it's going to happen. One day, someday, it's going to happen when it's meant to happen, right? And that's kind of the energy you have to be in to get the energy to come together, right? Heart repair, healing, love wings, building trust. Okay, so there had to be some sort of healing. This person had to go through their own journey to heal, right? Now, if you don't know this person, you're going to meet him, right? And this is what they've been going through, okay? They could be stuck in your social media. Trust issues, one-sided, detached, poor communication. Okay, this could literally be as simple as they didn't know how to communicate. That's how simple the situation could be, right? It doesn't have to be crazy intense, right? For some of you, you know, like I said, I don't see this as like, I think some of you've left the toxic, right? A lot of people are leaving their exes right now because we're going into another 10-year cycle. And it's like our bodies are being pulled. And it's like, you know, if you want better or for not better, but if you want for yourself, right? That's going to leave you happiness for the end, right? To go until we die, right? Then you got to leave. If you're in a miserable relationship, so a lot of people are leaving, right? You got unknown caller, fake text, spam numbers playing on the phone. This person could literally be just calling so they can hear your voice. True bond, unshakable, divine union. You got divine, 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 divine. Yeah. Heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shock, attack. Too many. Can I just get a couple, please, for Cancer? I think even if you don't think this person cares, they are heartbroken. They are crying. With that 5 of Cups, they now know, right? Self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. The person is working on themselves. They have to be able to heal that wound, okay? Watching, looking, stalking. So again, sunglasses might be important. They're definitely part of watching your social media. Bottom of the deck, many options, unconditional, one-night stand, and string along. Okay. There you go. This could have just been a conventional, or there's a really, not that crazy of a connection, but it's got that love at first sight vibes. It's got very spiritual pull, right? Having faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, struck by love. You guys, we're all in the energy. This is how you manifest, right? You stay in that positive energy, you work on yourself, and you will attract. But God's going to break you down, universe, whatever you want to call it, is going to break you down until you got shit left, right? And until the only thing you can care about is yourself, right? Because that's what you should do. You have to care about yourself, okay? So that you can bring that energy in. You have to put yourself first, you guys, and be able to stand up and have your boundaries and realize your worth, okay? Engagement. This person wants to marry you, I'm telling you. Okay? There's a lot of marriage cards on the table, right? Higher commitment. I definitely spirits like a 5D kind of going on here. So you're probably dreaming about each other, seeing signs, synchronicities, things like that, right? It's that kind of connection. Divine timing's obviously at play, right? Okay, let's see what they want to say to you, Cancer. Or Cancer, this is you. And this is what you're doing. You're healing. You're working on yourself, right? This is something that you weren't expecting, right? This is, you were going through your own shit and this person popped out of nowhere, right? And now you've got to go ahead and buck up and come forward. Look at standby. Standby card. I hate that card. I don't hate that card. I just, come on. We already know it's a standby. That's why we're here. Do you still think about me? So they are wondering if you still have feelings for them. I want to make this right. Yep, they don't want to let you go. That one has to come out, apparently. Okay, that's all I'm going to pull. And the bottom of the deck, I want more, but I'm scared. Yeah. Well, that's what keeps people away from each other. It's that ego. It's that, I'm not good enough, blah, blah, blah. That's what keeps us stuck, you guys. And the quicker that you work on yourself and believe that you're alive, you're a walking miracle, right? Your person will do the same, okay? I can feel you. So I said that 5D is going on here. I don't know how, but you got to my heart. Again, they weren't expecting this, okay? I want to be strong like you, and I will see you again. I think when you walked away from them, they were not expecting that, and I think they admire it. They admire that you're willing to have your boundaries up. You know your value and you know your worth. Who doesn't want somebody that knows their value and their worth, right? Because if you're picking them, that means they're high value, right? All right, Cancer. God bless. Bye-bye.